What a night. I'm sore all over. I don't believe it, but it's the key from my dream.
This is the last page of inventory. The large brass key is ornately shaped and must weigh a pound at least. There's nothing written on the key.
It fits.
There are books on sociology in this part of the library. There are books on sociology in this part of the library. Gabriel peruses the titles with interest, but nothing jumps out at him. More colorful tapestries soften the stone walls here. These shelves display books on geography. A title catches Gabriel's eye. People's Republic of Benin by Lowell Cali. Although it probably isn't connected with the case at hand, Gabriel picks up an occult book. It's a book on lycanthropes, shape shifters. The book claims that lycanthropy is not uncommon. Supposedly, there's been evidence of apparently normal human beings turning into various beasts throughout history, including some famous trials from the Middle Ages. Fascinating. Gabriel's made a few women turn into beasts himself. Gabriel pulls out the book entitled People's Republic of Benin and scans through it. The People's Republic of Benin is an area of rich and diverse cultures and a proud heritage. Before slaving devastated many tribes, this area was populated by some of the oddest, fiercest, and most powerful tribes in tribal Africa: the Fans, the Dahomis, and the terrible Agris. The book The Primal Ones by John Roots provides insight into these fascinating cultures. This part of the necromancy, witchcraft, demonology, lycanthropes. Research material any good Schattenjäger needs, Gabriel supposes. These shelves display books of a title catches. These shelves display a title. These shelves a title. These shelves a title. There are books on sociology in this part of the library. Gabriel recognizes a title, The Primal Ones by John Root. Gabriel takes down The Primal Ones and opens it. In contrast with the peaceful nomadic tribes of northern Africa, certain tribes of the southwest were vicious and xenophobic. This part of Africa is called the Red Basin area because of the vast amount of bloodshed that's occurred there over the centuries. In this one area of Africa existed in a perpetual state of war and raiding, some of the most powerful and efficient fighters the world has ever seen. Why did this region inspire such violent behavior? To understand, one must look even further back. See Ancient Roots of Africa by Early Days. There are books on sociology in this part of the life. Gabriel recognizes a title, The Primal Ones by John Root. These shelves contain books on religions of all kinds. Gabriel peruses the titles with interest, but nothing jumps out at him. These shelves contain These shelves contain science books. Gabriel looks at the titles curiously, but they're all a bit too technical for his taste. These shelves contains Gabriel peruses. These shelves contain history books. Gabriel recognizes a title, Ancient Roots of Africa by Early Days. Gabriel removes Ancient Roots of Africa and browses through it. The ferocity of the tribes in the Red Basin region is traceable to their predecessors. In Egyptian time, 4000 to 2000 BC, this region was ruled by powerful sun worshippers. We know a little about this mysterious cult by the remnants of ruins far older and of a culture far more advanced than any that exists in Africa today. See Sun Worshippers by A. Curate. These shelves contain history books. These shelves contain books and documents about the Ritter family, journals, diaries, record books, deeds, something to peruse extensively when Gabriel has more time. These shelves contain books and journals, These shelves contain journals, something to These texts are in German. You really have to learn the language now. These texts are These shelves contains books on archaeology. Gabriel peruses the titles with interest, but nothing jumps out at him. There are books on sociology. Gabriel recognizes. There are books on These shelves. Gabriel peruses. These shelves. Gabriel peruses. This part of the library contains necromancy research. These shelves are title catch. These shelves contain books on religion. A title catches Gabriel's eye. Sun Worshippers by A. Curate. Gabriel takes down Sun Worshippers and scans it. One of the earliest religious practices was that of sun worship. The most powerful cults of sun worshippers lived on the continent of Africa. The African sun god was violent and terrible. and so became his worshippers. They practiced a particularly bloody form of ritual sacrifice. The homeland of this ancient cult is still considered a sacred site of power. See Ancient Digs of Africa by Professor Seymour Shards. These shelves contains books on archaeology. Gabriel recognizes the title, Ancient Digs of Africa by Professor Seymour Shards. Gabriel takes Ancient Digs of Africa and opens it. The most fascinating archaeological site in Africa is the Great Snake Mound in the People's Republic of Benin, located 50 miles south of the capital in the Red Basin. Like the snake mounds of North America, the origin and meaning of these great mounds remains a mystery, though clearly they were the results of profound and urgent spiritual belief. Unlike other snake mounds, the African example is a double snake mound, a small snake ring within a larger snake ring. The mound is thought to have housed an ancient temple. Although archaeologists have explored the mound site, the interior remains largely unchanged from ancient times. This is partially due to stringent government regulations and partially to local superstitions. The local people regard the mound with fear and will not go near it.
A double snake ring?
Gabriel flips furiously looking for a picture.
Oh my God! It's a wheel within a wheel.
Gabriel decides to hang on to the Snake Mound book. The archway is not closed. Gabriel need only walk through it. A heavy wooden table occupies the center of the library. Benches accompany the library table. An ancient shield hangs on the wall.
Guten Morgen, Herr Knight. I'm cooking your Frühstück, a good German breakfast. Please feel at home.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
You wouldn't know anything about this key I found in Wolfgang's bedroom now, would you?
Key? Why, no, Herr Knight, I cannot say that I do.
Gabriel doesn't want to leave that lying around the Great Hall.
I found this key in Wolfgang's bedroom.
That is good, Herr Knight.
Do you know anything about this?
It is Gunther Ritter's journal. Wolfgang told me he sent it to you.
I found this book in the library. I think it might tell us where Wolfgang went.
Africa? You think Wolfgang went to Africa?
I know he did.
Then I shall make you a plane trip right now, yeah?
Well, I guess so.
Good, good. My poor Wolfgang. You have money for the plane, yeah?
I know. We can use this credit card.
Terrific. I will go make the call. Then, while we wait, breakfast.
Does that mean I get some coffee now?